laugh off because I'm taller than you. So for any of you that know David Amon, he immediately emailed the laugh off the next day and said, "Oh, my friend Leah will do it, she's funny." So here I am tonight. And as I started writing my material for this, I thought to myself, drunk logic really is the basis of the legal profession. Women go to law school thinking they will be Ally McBeal. And men go to law school thinking they will have sex with Ally McBeal. But Ally McBeal has nothing to do with going to law school. Going to law school for women is more like an episode of Trading Places. When men start law school, they are nerdy, they have geeky, they have never played a sport in their life, they are sexually deprived. They leave law school 20 years later into their legal career. And they have Porsche fast cars. They have corner offices. And they have summer associate girlfriends. Women go to law school, and we are smart, and we are funny, and we are intellectually curious, and we want to change the world. We leave law school 20 years later, and we have no legal job. We have 2 kids. We have a minivan office. And we have a summer drinking problem. Okay, a 4 seasons drinking problem. But drunk logic also has another word in our profession, and it's super lawyers. So, for those of you not in the legal profession, super lawyers is a competition held by the Portland Business Journal every year that lists the lawyers that are the most super in every type of law. So litigation or tax. And one might think, what does it take to be super? Do you have to bill the most hours? Do you have to win the most trials? Do you have to buy and sell the most companies for the most money? No. What it takes to be a super lawyer is a big check from your law firm to the Portland Business Journal. And as some of you may notice, the bigger the check, the more lawyers from that firm are listed as super. So why, then, is there so much infighting in the Portland legal community? And who should be listed in super in the different categories if people outside the legal community have no idea what super lawyers is? And people inside the community know you just pay your way to the top. Say it with me. Drunk logic. But you know what? The reason I'm here tonight is because I needed to take the stage and talk about work-life balance. So now that I am almost 20 years into my legal career, I have so many new women lawyers come to me when they're thinking of having children, and they say, how do you have work-life balance? How do you keep your legal career and have children? And you know what I do? I lie to these women. Because they can't handle the truth. And I tell them, you know what? Definitely stay working. Your husband will respect you and really appreciate the fact that you two are bringing in an income. You will set a great example for your children who will look up to you for continuing to work. Your employer will completely understand the obligations that you have to your mammy. And your friends, your girlfriends, even if they decided not to keep practicing law, they will really appreciate the fact that you have gone forward in your career. So the balance is the truth. You're crazy at home, and you're crazy at work, and that is the balance. But I feel like it is not enough to just say this. I feel like I need to come clean tonight and really show you what this looks like. The first thing that you need to invest in is a pair of Spanx.
There you go.
All have a pair of these. Oh
You will never work out again. The next thing that you need to buy are plantar fasciitis booties. And you need to wear these every night when you go to bed. Your husband will love them. Because you haven't worked out in 20 years. You haven't stretched in 20 years. And you've been squeezing your feet into those little heels to go to court and client meetings for 20 years. The next thing you will need to invest in is a lice cap. However many kids you have, that's how much lice you will have. And you will find out that you have lice whenever one of your clients picks one off your shoulder during an arbitration, and you're sitting there itching your head going, why does my head itch so much? Okay. The final thing you will need to invest in to keep your legal career is a breast pump. I couldn't bring the whole thing here tonight. It's just representative. Travel for your legal career will only heat up after you return to work, after your maternity leave, and you are breastfeeding your children. And you will be sitting on a plane in the bathroom trying to drain your boobs as you go through the most turbulence you have ever experienced on a flight, with the plane dropping 10,000 feet and your boobs dropping 10,000 feet. And you will be crying and saying to yourself, is this how it all ends? And you know what? This is how it all ends. Because now, you will go into the managing partner of your law firm's office at about 2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and he will say to you, you know what, we just can't make you partner this year because you just can't spend as much time on your legal career. So you know what you will do? You will go part-time. And let me tell you what part-time is. Part-time is a full-time job in half the amount of hours that you used to do your job for half the amount of pay. But the best part is Your children will see you more, and they will say really loving things to you like, Daddy has the real job. And this is what will be going on at your husband's real job. Honey, I'm gonna be late home tonight because there's a summer associate event that I need to attend. And you know, some women get like jealous or suspicious when they get those phone calls. I just call it job sharing. And finally, your friends. You know those women that went to Vegas with you and you got engaged and threw you an awesome baby shower when you were pregnant with your first child? If they stopped working, they will hate you and you will hate them back. And you will go to happy hour with them and they will tell you things like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. The Zumba class with the Mac today was just exhausting. And you'll be like, yeah, I'm really tired too. You know, I was up all night coming lice out of my kid's hair and my hair. And then I went into the managing partner's office today and told me I wasn't going to make partner this year. Yay! But you know what? For all you women out there, strap on the Spanx and the plantar fasciitis boots and the lice cap and the breast pump, and you haul your ass into your legal job every day. You are all superheroes in my book. And you did not even have to write me a check. But you did have to sleep your way to the top.